This is the Bronx Project Podcast. I'm your host, Mirez.
I'm your host, Earl Gray, and we drinking beer, as usual.
As per usual. Sorry we missed a week. It was, Saturday was Earl's birthday. Mm-hmm. And then we were just like, fuck it. we're taking Sunday off.
Well, pretty much I said fuck it because we're going to take the Sunday off.
Yeah, Earl fucked it for us. But I agreed. Like, I think we went to brunch. It was a nice brunch. We'll talk about his birthday, but we were drinking from like 2 p.m.
Literally 2 p.m.
Stopped drinking at like 11 p.m.
It was 2 p.m. We stopped drinking at 11 p.m. And I remember waking up in the morning. I'm like, yeah, I'm using my personal time off for today.
I've accrued PTO.
I don't feel so well. I felt like Spider-Man.
I don't feel so good.
That's me. I was like, yeah, I'm going to take today.
Mr. Stark?
Yeah, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so well. So you want to start us off?
This week's beer of the week is Shock Top Lemon Shandy. I was going to say lemon brandy. Lemon Shandy.
Lemon Shandy. The Shock Top.
It's good, man.
Nah, it's good.
It's fruity.
It's good. Well,
you know me, I'm a big fruit.
Yeah, he's gay.
Gay?
You gay. Nah, he's not that gay. But yeah, Shock Top Lemon Shandy. We had Shock Top before. We had the regular wit beer, the
Belgian wit?
The Belgian wit. The Belgian white shit. Yeah, we had that before with
I'm a big
Shock
fan
Top.
of wit.
Yeah, I feel like their wits are a little too wit. You know?
Too witty?
Too witty. Too witty of a beer for me to handle, honestly. But
it's like, alright, can we just have some normal conversation?
Yeah,
you're being too witty right now.
Bro, stop with the puns. Everything's a pun.
I honestly, like, I've had conversations like that where it's like a couple puns, a little bit of wit here and there is cool. But when it's all fucking wit and pun, it's like, chill, can we talk about, like, life? Liberty and the pursuit of happiness.
I just want to say that 3 years ago, you were that guy.
I was all wit. I was all pun.
Legit all pun. Like you would. That's your day. It was go to work and then see how much puns you fucking can put in one day.
No, I can agree to that. I was annoying. I can't even say that I'm not annoying now, but I think I'm less annoying. Like I'm like at a 6, 7 now. I was at a 10.
Nah, your progression of annoying has definitely fallen. Like it's just
shout out to that. I've regressed.
Yeah. You become an adult where you like, oh shit.
I'm 26. Like you can't.
Not that fun anymore to just be witty. It's like, all right, shut the fuck up, Steven.
I did it. Like I wanted to be witty to show that I could be witty. And I like wit, you know what I mean?
We all like wit, but you were just doing it.
I was overdoing it.
You were like as a competition for yourself. Like there was a competition and only one participant, and that was you.
There can only be one.
Yeah, there only be one being as witty as anyone, and that was you.
I feel like after a certain point, maybe when I turned 25, I would say
24.
When I turned 24
and a half,
I was like, all right, I've proved.
I've proven my wits.
Yeah, my wits is here.
Yeah, no one has ever challenged me on my wits.
People have challenged me.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Not so many have succeeded.
So you were 50-0. You just put your gloves up. You're like, I'm done.
I hung up my shit.
Yeah, retired. You're gonna choose another career. No more wit. I'll just work out.
Yeah. I'll just go to the gym. And I'll prove I'm the fittest of them all.
Oh my god, that is literally your new thing. If it's not the wit, that's gone. Now it's just fitness. Like, prove yourself. Prove you're better than me in your fitness. And Bro, then, like, in 2 years, that'll be all.
You know, that's probably like that's probably very true. Like, I'm always out here trying to prove myself. What you got to prove, my nigga?
Yeah, I mean,
what you got to prove, man? I'm here talking to myself.
Bro, I don't have anything to prove, actually. Yeah. Nothing, 0 things to prove.
I think it's the remnants of low self-esteem from yesteryear.
Or you just like yourself a lot that you just want to like challenge yourself.
That's what I say. That's the only reason I post like gym pics, because I'm like hype.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, not many people know. I used to always make excuses for not going to the gym. Like, oh, I can't go by myself. I don't have the motivation. I need someone to go with me to like spot for me.
Yeah, you had 101 excuses.
Yeah. And then I started doing it, and I'm like, yo, who gonna stop me, huh?
Yeah.
Black cars, black bras, black on black.
Black bars.
Whole lot of money in the black bag. Yeah. Black strap, you know what that's for.
Yeah.
It's for lifting weights.
Yeah, it's for lifting weights. But you were like challenging yourself on everything.
Yeah.
Like literally anything.
No, but I like
that about you, that you challenge yourself.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people just give up halfway.
Yeah.
And you're like, how far can I go with this?
Yeah.
And that's cool, It's like testing your abilities.
I'm a little
It's
testy.
like you're like an emo kid, like eating the hottest hot sauce ever, and you're like, your friend's like, what the fuck you doing that for? It's just to test my abilities.
I lift some weights today
to see if
I'm still fit. That's I know a lot of people who listen to this podcast probably don't listen to Nine Inch Nails, or who the fuck is the guy who
or
sings
Johnny Cash, the
yeah.
cover of that, or anybody who ever covered Hurt.
The name of that song is Hurt by Nine Inch Nails, Trent Reznor.
Yeah,
probably the most emo song.
It is. It's the beginning of sad depression songs.
That or Snuff by Slipknot.
That was like post-progression depression.
Bury all your secrets in my skin.
That's funny because I was actually listening to that like yesterday, and I was like, "Fuck, man."
The air around me still feels like a cage.
Like a cage.
And love is just a camouflage for what resembles rage again. So if you love me, let me go. And run away before I know.
I don't want to sing this song anymore.
My heart is just too dark to care.
I just grew hair.
Took it back. We were really emo. Josh and I have known each other since.
We were really emo. We were like fucking. I wore black. We're talking about black cars,
black eyeliner, black nail polish.
Yeah, black Yankee hat. Like Yankee hats are naturally navy blue, but I found a black one.
A black one, yeah.
Found one.
We just revealed how depressed we were.
It's not done though. We're still depressed. We're still very depressed people.
Nah, but I'd like to think like if 17-year-old me saw 26-year-old me, he'd probably think I have it all figured out.
Yeah, and then it's like, no, I'm still depressed. Just about actual shit this time, not about like your baby shit. Like, oh my god, my pants don't fit right.
Yeah, my pants don't fit right, but like it's because of the gym.
My dick don't work.
My mic sounds nice. Check one.
My mic sounds nice. Check two. Anyways, the beer of the week is Shock Top Lemon Shandy.
It's good, honestly.
It's good. Like, are we even gonna give this a rating?
It's fruity.
Yeah,
it's fruity.
It's a beer rating system: broken bottle beer, canned beer, bottle beer, and draft beer. You already know that shit. This, I will give it literally a nice bottle beer. Yeah, like the coldest bottle beer ever.
You know why I agree with that?
Summer fucking cold. Like when it's hot as fuck outside, like 100.
It's refreshing.
And then you feel something real cool and nice. That's what this tastes like.
You know why I agree with that? Because like it's a really good beer. And I would rate it as a draft beer, right? Mm-hmm. The only thing that's stopping it from being a draft beer is that I need more of a beer taste. Yeah, you know what I mean. Legit. Like if the flavor was the same, but it was a little more beery, it would be a draft beer.
That's literally the exact reason why I didn't give it a draft beer, because it's too much of a non-beer beer.
I feel like I'm drinking this. I'm not gonna get drunk off of this.
Like this is mainstream right here. This taste. No, I feel like this taste. Well, Shock Top's a mainstream brand. Most people like Shock Top. You can't go wrong with Shock Top.
You know what's wild? No. Keep going, but I'm explaining.
Okay, wow. I hate that sidebar shit. But yeah, the taste is mainstream because no one's gonna be like, ew. Yeah. Unless like you're one of those beer enthusiasts where you don't like fruit in your beer.
You're one of those IPA guys.
Yeah, those bitches.
Or gals.
Whatever. I mean, not the women aren't bitches, just the men.
Smart.
Yeah, you see how I did that shit.
You learn.
I'm not gonna have a conversation tomorrow.
You learn.
But yeah, it's fruity. It's lemon. Like you legit taste the lemon. It's like tasting lemon heads.
Yeah.
Without that sourness.
That's a very good.
It's more soda shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like soda.
It's almost like a Mike's Hard.
Yes, but like harder.
It's a Mike's OD hard. It's a Mike's Erect.
It's a Mike's Viagra hard dick. That shit ain't going down unless 4 hours. If 4 hours pass by and your boner still hasn't gone down, contact your medical professional.
I like how we're giving PSAs.
Yeah.
No, but what I was gonna say is that I've been on Twitter. I've been on my Twitter shit.
I've seen, yeah.
Shout out to Twitter, I guess.
They don't sponsor us, but like
whatever. Because I'm more of an Instagram guy, but I'm like, oh, we gotta grow the podcast. I gotta be active on Twitter, whatever.
That's like in your job description. That's exactly what it says. It says be more active on Twitter.
And I'm like, all right, I'll try it. But what I've noticed from my Twitter activity is that niggas don't really know shit about beer.
Nah.
Like, they're on their Heineken, Corona. They just found out about Stella. And they're like fucking blown away by Stella.
Bro, I was, what was it, last month? I went on a birthday party or whatever. I think it was brunch. Not brunch, it was a birthday dinner, and my uncle was there, and he was like, "Oh my God, Stella's so good." I'm like, "Yeah, how do you not know that?"
That's a basic ass beer,
yeah,
bro.
That's a basic ass beer, though. Oh my God, Stella's so good. Now every fucking barbecue I go to, everyone has a Stella beer. In it. It's like the new Corona.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, motherfucker, this shit was my shit back in the days. I thought this was fancy.
I want to throw alligators at people. Like, try this shit.
Yeah,
you want
like,
some real beer?
He's like, yeah, but I'm not willing to pay $14 for 4 beers.
Yeah. Now that is the bad part. Or $8 for one draft cup.
Yeah, dude.
Cause that's really what it is. They really
fuck out of here.
They really head cracky with that.
It really is. Most beers like $6. They got the $8.
But if
it's Allagash, it's made in Maine or Vermont or some shit like that.
If you're talking accessible beer, right?
Yeah.
And you want like for the listeners who don't really fuck with beer and they're just gonna go to the bodega or whatever, or not even the bodega because bodegas are mad basic. You gonna go to CVS? You gonna go to Dwayne Reed? Mm-hmm. What would you recommend?
Well, my go-to beer is always a Heineken.
No. But you already know Heineken.
All right.
You can't recommend Heineken.
Something away
Modelo,
from
Corona, or Stella.
Okay, see, these rules are better.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me these things
you can't
before
recommend
we proceed in this game that we play.
That any nigga, if you go to the block and you mention a beer, if they know what it is, you can't mention that beer.
Okay, Yingling, I would recommend. Yingling Foster's is pretty good. It's a go-to. And one more. Oh, Michael's. I recently tried Michael's.
Ooh.
And this is a story. Let me hit you with this story.
Hit me with the story.
All right.
And then I'm going to tell you what I would recommend.
Yeah, I'm hitting you the story because we got an hour to spare.
We didn't even put the timer.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's internal.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. But yeah, I went to Yankee Stadium recently. This Wednesday. Not this Wednesday that people are listening to this shit, but like the Wednesday before this Wednesday that you guys listen to this. I went to Yankee Stadium, watched the Yankee game with my father, my uncle, and Daphne, and their wives, whatever. We all went because my uncle got these luxury tickets, and I have them literally right here. Like, you know they're luxury when they're like engraved.
They look luxurious.
Yeah, it says legit luxury suites. It's like going into a hotel room in Yankee Stadium. Anyways, I went there and these rich people next to us were handing free beers. Like, they purchased beers, but they were handing them out, and the beer that they were drinking, their selection of beer was Michael's. And Michael's comes in like a blue and white can. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that beer is like mad refreshing. Like really, 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 really refreshing beer.
Did you hear that? I mean, you did hear because you showed me yourself. Did you hear that Yankees The Yankee Stadium's coming out with their own beer.
Yeah, there they are, and that'll be our feature. They have it now, but it's only exclusively in Yankee Stadium.
Yeah,
but they're pushing it out.
Yeah,
but they're pushing it out to people to buy it because it's Blue Point that makes the beer, which we've had Namaste White.
Yeah, I was gonna actually. That was because in my 3, I got Hoegaarden.
Mm-hmm.
I got Blue Point. And if I'm, also you can't mention Blue Moon. Obviously, everyone knows Blue Moon.
And Namaste White.
Actually, I'm gonna mention Blue Moon because I feel like not everybody knows Blue Moon.
I feel like a lot of people do.
A lot of people.
What
about Sam Adams?
Sam Adams, people actually don't like that much. Like
Sam Adams got some.
This spectrum. This us poor Hispanics.
All right.
And then you go up. And then you got those college kids, and then you go up a little bit of the scale, and then you get those basic white people.
I'm doing this for the tweeters.
Okay, the tweeters.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna go down to like the millennial demographic of poor Hispanics and college white people. They'll like Blue Moon. I think they know about Blue Moon.
You think they know about Blue Moon?
I'm pretty sure they know about Blue Moon.
I feel like
I'm not sure. The demographic that doesn't know about Blue Moon is probably our like uncles and like older cousins and shit like that drink the Heinekens and the Coronas and shit. They don't know about the Blue Moon. I'm
obviously my Schopenhofer. Try that shit.
I have. You actually got me that during my birthday.
Yeah.
And I guess we've passed
Did you like
beer
it?
of the week, so we can talk about this.
Yeah.
I did like it.
Talk about your birthday, honestly.
All right, I'm going to mention the beer first because we're on that subject. I did like it, but I don't really remember the taste because I was pretty sloshed. And
fucking ways to do.
Yeah, I was looking at pictures, and in those pictures, I see Joseph drinking the beer.
You shouldn't.
I'm like, whoa, why is it halfway down already? And that's the last thing I remember. I thought I was drinking it, but it was turned out it was him. Anyways, yeah, that was my birthday. Turned 26 years old.
Right before you say that, I'm going to say I noticed something. Told Talia. Didn't tell anyone else. I didn't really speak to you about it. We drank. Like, we fucked up. We started off. We had champagne. We had mimosas, right?
Yeah.
Then we had wine. Then we had beer. Then we had liquor. Remember we went to that bar?
That's right. We did have liquor.
Yeah, I think I had 2 whiskey sours.
I had one. I don't know what I had. Yeah.
And then we went back and we had more beer.
Yeah.
We were all over the spirits.
That's my birthday. No party like my party.
Like a Valentine party.
Yeah. Anyways, so we pretty much started off in Tosca's. It was a celebration. Daphne pretty much curated it. And we went there at like 2:30, right?
Oh, I got there at 2.
Yeah,
You got there at like 2:30.
Yeah, we got there around 2:30, and it was a surprise that I already knew was happening, but it was still good to see. You know, got there, all the people I loved,
and I'll say not I got there at 2. My girlfriend and I got there at 2.
Yeah,
I think I went by myself.
Yeah, I think Joe was the first one there.
Yeah, he did say. I mean, he lived like 3 blocks away, my nigga.
Yeah,
like,
Joe was there. Then Diana, who's Daphne's sister, was there after, and then you guys came, and then we came.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Happy birthday!" I was like, "Oh, hi guys! I knew this was happening. It's all right." Yeah, but we had a great time. We had decent food, and then we had a bunch of mimosas and Bellinis, like a bunch.
Oh, we did have some Bellinis.
Yeah, a bunch.
And then we had also a bottle of wine that we opened.
We stood there like a total of 2 hours in that one place.
Yeah.
And this place is Tosca's. It's in Throsneck in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Everybody knows about Tosca's. You can't mess that up.
We're recording live from Throsneck.
Throsneck, which is about, we're 3 blocks away from the exact restaurant.
The address is 257.
I'm like, is it?
Like, no, it's not.
It's probably.
I'm not gonna actually give him the address, bro. You're gonna pull up on us.
Pull up on us, like people are like mad,
it's
like headhunting us.
It's a live.
Man, pull over. I'm like, we're not even driving. This is my house.
You're driving the culture.
We can't have this shit anymore. And that's how we die.
Oh,
that is literally how we should die.
That's how they killed Tupac. He was trying to start a podcast.
He was, and then he couldn't because they killed him. They were like, no, it's gonna be the dopest shit ever.
All eyes on me.
We can't have the ears on you too. Anyways,
talk about your birthday,
after Tosca's, we went to across the street. I don't know. It was Daphne told me, hey, the plans were actually supposed to be just brunch with family and friends with us, and then after that it was gonna be her and I. But me being really tipsy and happy as fuck, I'm like, bro, let's come. Everybody, let's go across the street to this fucking regular bar that I don't know about.
Yeah.
So we did, and we actually all just skedaddled to the bar across the street, which is, I think, is the Wicked Wolf.
Yeah.
You guys probably know about that shit if you're from the Bronx. And then we just had liquor there.
Yeah,
legit liquor. Yeah, and
for those of you who don't know whiskey sour, that's my shit.
Yeah, it's the girly whiskey. Like people get Jack and Coke.
Yeah, like manly men.
Yeah,
get like the Jack and Coke.
And then the Stevens of men.
I don't necessarily like fruity drinks. I like margaritas, kind of. They're just kind of sugary to me. You know what I mean?
Very sugary, yeah.
So I really try to stay away from them. But whiskey sour is to me like the perfect blend of sweet, and it'll get you fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not out here I don't believe in toxic masculinity. I'm not out here trying to prove how manly I am to anyone. So I'm gonna drink a drink that tastes good to me.
Yeah,
fuck out of here.
No, whiskey sour is really good. I had it a couple times. I guess the masculine version of a whiskey sour, like a little masculine, it would be a Moscow Mule. Or like a whiskey mule, some shit like that.
That's what Daphne had, right?
I don't know what she... No. She had a Long Island iced tea.
Oh, there you go.
She was looking for trouble. Anytime you see Daphne...
I think I finished her Long Island iced tea. I don't think she finished it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think she... I finished somebody's drink. I don't know whose it was, but someone had a drink, and they were like, oh, we about to leave. And I'm like, I'm chugging this because I'm a smart person.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, so I chugged the rest of someone's drink.
Yeah, it's probably her Long Island because she never finishes all. She usually gets half.
Leave it in the comment section below. Whoever it was,
whoever was there to say, it's probably you did drink her drink. You know, just put it. I'm like, you asshole, you can't do that too. Give us some mean comments too about his drink selection. But yeah, she gets Long Island iced tea. That's her go-to drink. I always call her an old lady for having that because only like cougars really drink Long Island iced teas.
I'm trying to get fucked up.
Yeah, pretty much. It fucks you up.
Everyone knows what a Long Island iced tea is.
Oh my god, it will ruin you. Anyway, she had it. And then after those drinks, I had one, I believe. And then I'm like, hey, let's go to the next place. Because after that, we were actually supposed to go to the restaurant, /bar. She didn't know anything about it, neither did I. I didn't know what it was. All I know was like a hipster scene or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, we went to this place right next to Columbia University, and it was mad hipster. It was like one of those like bar places.
It was like a cabin.
Yeah, a cabin that you walk down into these little like mini steps, and you go inside the place, and they like one of the guys have a dog. And that's pretty much the place. It's a bar where people can bring their pets, which I love.
Yeah, shout out to that dog.
Anyways, I
try to pet it.
I pet it. I got up and I was just like, yeah, good dog. Good dog. And then all I remember is that we got pizzas. I had one slice. Someone ate the rest of it. Probably Daphne.
I don't think Daphne ate that many. I know Joe had like two. I seen him.
I seen two. Yeah. But like Joe told me that Daphne ate everything, which I believe.
Okay, completely. Joe.
Yeah, to say Joe ate.
I don't think he ate all of them, but I definitely saw him eat too.
Is easy because he's a chunky boy, but Daphne would be the most likely, like the biggest candidate to eat the entire pizza by herself when she's drunk. Anyways, that was pretty much the night. All I remember was pretty much untangling tangled headphones from a random table.
Oh yeah, you were drunk at one point.
Yeah, like a little drunk at that point, and then we left and we walked, and everybody just got tired. Someone broke their leg. And then here I am.
I really didn't know that. I thought she had just gotten tired and she was like, all right, I'm out.
assume that she got really tired and her leg gave up on her, so she was like, whatever.
Was it like was she wearing heels?
Yeah, she was wearing the wedges, like like the wooden wedges.
Yeah. I feel like I've never worn heels, but I feel like if I did, my legs would give up on me. I got a bad knee.
Yeah, no. I feel like wearing heels is the most manly thing ever.
Pásame una fría.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh. Thank God they're like twist caps.
You know what's funny is that I opened the first one with
same, and then I realized like, oh, it's a twist cap. We're babies. But yeah, that was pretty much my birthday, and I enjoyed it a lot. Actually,
I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, being 26, that made being 26 a lot better.
My girlfriend and I we had a really good time. We were worried that we were gonna get there late, because Daphne had told us to try to get there early, and we got there, like, she said 1:55. She said try to get there at 1:55. Thing starts at 2. We got there at like 2:01.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we were like, fuck.
Will it? Yeah, but I made Daphne late, or she made me late.
Either way, it worked.
We got there at 2:30, and the rain really stopped us because it was like pouring.
It was pouring, yeah.
So
August 11th.
Yeah, it was literally August 11th, and it was pouring, and it always rains on my goddamn birthday. That's a fact. I've never had a birthday where it was dry. Yeah, and it's mine.
I feel like my birthdays are kind of chill.
Your birthdays are dry.
Yeah.
They're always dry. Mine are always really wet.
For those of you who don't know, my birthday is the 4th of July. I had to
you
put
probably
cool
heard this
on.
About every episode.
I just like reminding people that I'm an Independence baby.
It's funny.
I don't even like America that much, but like
America. This is America.
Celebrate my shit.
Steven's birthday. It's on the Independence Day. How unfortunate.
I am a king.
At least you always get that day off.
Yeah.
You know? That's a good thing.
Everyone does, and then no one comes to see me.
That's true.
No, but speaking of kings, Queen came out.
Let's talk about Queen. Nicki Minaj's new album.
I'm gonna be straight with you. Heard like 4 songs.
Same.
5. Okay, everyone fucked with the one where she was talking about fucking everybody.
Yeah, because that was the biggest like tabloid.
Like, ooh.
Yeah, like, ooh, she's talking about everybody.
And I thought it was cool, but also it was kind of cringy to me. Like, just to me. Like, I was like, this feels weird.
It feels weird because, like, you know those people.
I don't know them personally.
No, I know, but they're public figures, and she's just legit, like, talking about them.
And everyone's like, oh, but Biggie did it. But I was a baby.
Yeah, exactly. It was all a dream.
Biggie died in 96. I was just 4 years old.
Exactly.
I don't remember
and we heard about Biggie when we grow up.
Yeah.
That's it. But Nicki did it now. And my favorite one was about the Drake one.
Oh,
I don't know.
She don't know if it was wet or he was crying. That was funny. I laughed. Like, no, it was witty.
Yeah, it was.
You know, I'm a fan of wit.
I know. I'm a fan. But
it was like 17-year-old me. It was too witty.
Yeah, it was too witty. But the thing is, it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
It's because they addressed the whole funniness about Drake and being sensitive and shit.
It just like a Young Thug and his wearing dresses. She said that Young Thug stole a dress of hers
in her room. Yeah.
She said she talked about DJ Khaled. And you know how he said that he doesn't eat pussy?
Yeah.
And she said, I won't let a fat nigga tell me what he can't eat. Yeah. That was funny.
Yeah, it's good.
Like,
it's good stuff. And then the whole, what was it? That Meek Mill still be in her DMs.
Yeah. I believe that.
Yeah, no, of course.
That's like common ex shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But the thing is, right? I've heard, like, I'm gonna be straight with you. Didn't hear the album. Earl heard some songs as well.
I heard
4 songs.
5 songs.
I heard 4. I hear it's a good album. I hear good things about it, and I also hear some okay things about it. But I don't hear many people who actually heard the album say it's a bad album. But still, she's getting shat on.
She is. I have no idea why she's getting shat on. I know you mentioned it's because she's like on her high horse.
She's kind of being a dick.
And she's being a dick while on her high horse, and her horse is like, all right, shut the fuck up. Yeah.
We got it.
But like, who doesn't brag?
Because the thing is,
when they release their fucking album,
to some degree, I'm gonna go ahead and say and agree with you. Because you know how we on Twitter. People on Twitter, one person says something and everyone just like... That's the thing I hate about Twitter. It's mostly just like 5 thoughts.
Yeah. And then everybody piggybacking.
Everyone piggybacking off those thoughts.
Yeah, everybody's just riding the same goddamn horse.
Yeah, that's what I've realized. And I know mad people, they've been on Twitter for mad years and they fuck with it. Like, that's a little annoying to me.
That is the nuisance of Twitter.
But one of the new things... The
freedom of speech.
But there's not really much freedom because you're like confining yourself to 5 subjects at a time.
Which I agree.
But the thing with one of the subjects right now is that Nicki Minaj ain't shit. And the reason for that is like, I will admit a lot of her behavior seems anti-Cardi B. And we're a big fan of Cardi B here in this podcast.
Of course.
Bronx Up.
Yeah. We have no choice but to be just because she's from the neighborhood. Yeah,
but it does seem objectively, because I'm not a fan of Nicki Minaj. I am a fan of Cardi B, but I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I sit here and listen to Cardi B.
Cardi B on a daily.
Yeah, I don't.
Neither do
Cardi B is not on my workout playlist. She'll come up sometimes when I'm like on shuffle and shit.
Usually when she comes on, I like get my headphones and I go click.
I do double click.
I double click just because it's like, all right, I heard you a little too much now. Yeah, I need something new.
But I support her.
Yeah,
and the thing is, Nicki Minaj has been the anti-supporter of Cardi B, and it does come off as haterish. It comes off as an older woman, and she's what, 34, 35, hating on the new young person in time. And Cardi B's my age. She's 25, 26.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much same school years.
Born 92, yeah, born 92. So I get that. And I agree with that. I can agree that she's being kind of corny.
Yeah, but the thing is, I know she's being kind of corny, but I feel like it's for a reason. It's that competition. Competition is good for the economy.
Oh, but this is the thing. That we're in an enlightened age, an enlightened era.
I disagree with that.
No, but the thing, we're in a fake enlightened area.
Yeah, we're in an enlightened area, but like everybody, like you said,
enlightened in the sense that women hating women is not the thing that's in right now.
No.
So like, if you're gonna come out here, shit talking another woman that's being successful, you're gonna look like a clown.
Yeah,
and that's the problem. Like she would have done this 4 years ago when Twitter was less woke. It would have been like people would have been eating that shit up.
Yeah,
Cardi B versus Nicki. Oh,
no, regardless of positive or negative outlooks on it, I think it's still good publicity. Hence, why we're talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
It's still really good publicity because, you know, you want that. You want somebody to choose sides. Like, and the thing is, I don't know why people do this. When it comes to music or anything,
choose sides.
You like, I understand sports. You choose sides because
one has to win.
One has to lose. Exactly. Yeah. But in music,
both can win.
Both can legit win, have the same sales, and still be successful.
And the thing is, most times both do win.
Yeah.
The male counterpart that I would not equate Nicki Minaj to either Kendrick or Drake. Because I think Kendrick and Drake are both more successful, right? Mm-hmm. But Nicki Minaj, if you're segregating it into male versus female, it's probably like the Drake, of the female rap world, right?
Yeah, of course.
And I'm not saying Cardi B is the Kendrick, because she's not like the subject matter doesn't coincide or anything like that. She's very new. But she is the like Drake had Take Care, and he had Comeback Season. He had what was the other one before Take Care? Conyo.
I don't know.
The first album.
Something about
Thank Me Later.
Thank Me Later. Yeah.
He had Thank Me Later. He had Take Care. And then Kendrick starts bubbling, and everyone's like, "Yo, is this the new guy? Mm-hmm. Is he about to take over?" And they created that beef, but as it's shown, they both coincide. Mm-hmm. Kendrick comes out, he'll sell. He'll go platinum. He'll go double platinum.
Exactly.
Drake comes out. He'll sell. He'll go platinum first week. Yeah. He'll go 1 billion streams in a week. So you coincide. Like, you never really need beef.
You don't. Not in this age. Probably back then.
Yeah.
Which is why we had mad beef back in the 90s and early 2000s. But that shit worked back then. And also that beef was real. These people were legit trying to kill each other.
Yeah.
Like Nas was probably trying to kill Jay-Z at a point. And Tupac and Biggie Smalls. And
they had their problems as well documented.
Yeah, like well documented on TV and in everything. All eyes on me. But you don't really have to have that beef. Yeah, it's good entertainment, but at the same time, like I'm just saying that people are catching on. People are woke. It's like what you said. And people are catching on that this is just like a game. It's just playing this fucking game just to, hey, my album's coming out. Yeah. Let me be an anti-supporter of the biggest female rapper right now.
It's WWE.
Yeah.
Rap is wrestling.
Rap is wrestling.
Yeah. It really is.
No, mainstream rap is wrestling. Yeah. That's the better to say that.
I think rap in general, because even like the lower tiers of rap are like the lower tiers of wrestling, where it's like more serious.
WCW.
But no one takes it seriously. Yeah. And then today, I think it was today, at least I saw it on the Twitter timeline today. That's what Twitter's talking about today. Nicki Minaj came out and said that the reason she's debuting number 2 is because of Travis Scott. And Travis Scott, his album, as everyone knows, came out 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Astroworld.
Yeah, which was a great album.
Amazing album.
Yes.
And she's saying, oh, he's spiking his sales. And which he is. I think that he's doing it so that, like, when you buy a ticket to his show, you automatically get a redemption code for his album. Mm-hmm. And I think that's counting towards SoundScan.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
But I think, either way, that is his second or third week of sales, so you should surpass him.
Yeah, but still,
that sounds haterish to me. Like, that's another thing that you look like a hater. Travis Scott is younger than both of us.
Yeah,
we're 26. Travis like maybe 22, 23.
Yeah, and what
and
he started the game
35.
Early, yeah.
Like, stop it. Let the young kids live.
Let the new generation take over, and you rot away. But I like Nicki Minaj.
Not everyone's Drake, though. I think she sees herself as, like, the female Drake.
As the female OVO.
Yeah, and she's like, all right, Drake has this longevity. I will as well. No one has had Drake's longevity.
No one. Yeah, of course. He's been out since, like, 2008, 2009. That's
fucking
well over 10 years.
I think
that's a decade of music.
I think if you look at it, only, like, Jay-Z and Kanye can say that. They're, like, the constant number ones.
Yeah, because those guys you can consider legends at this moment.
Is Nicki Minaj a legend?
No, she's not a legend. I still think she hasn't come out with enough to project herself as a female legend.
This is her third album? Fourth?
I think it's third.
Third?
I want to say number 3 because she was out for a little while. But she was technically still not even.
She was writing one album for a very long time.
Yeah, just mixtapes, features. She was just legit a feature on everybody's songs, especially Lil Wayne, Drake, a bunch. I remember the first song I heard from her was
Monster.
Not Monster actually, but that is also a big feature of hers that she was on. It was a Kanye song.
Even today, probably the biggest feature.
Yeah, that is the biggest feature she's ever been on. But I remember her first song was who's that guy that talks about pussy wet and stuff?
I have no idea.
He's like supposed to be a black sexy guy. Forget about it.
Trey Songz?
Trey Songz, yes. She made a song with Trey Songz about, I guess, eating pussy or some shit.
Pussy?
Yeah, and that was like the first song I heard from her. I was like, all right. So I haven't heard an actual song from her, but I'm just hearing features from her. And no album out, only features. Made $1 million off a feature. She just keeps doing that. That was her thing. So I guess that's her own fault. She should have had more albums, but she didn't. She
wrote one album. Her first album she wrote for a really long time.
Yes.
And I get it. If it's successful, why cut it short? Mm-hmm. But fuck it.
But fuck yeah, I think she had only 3 albums.
She has to put out more.
Yes.
If it's a good album, it's a good album. I'll get around to it eventually.
You know who else put out 3 albums?
Who?
Travis Scott. You know how old he is?
And he's only like 23, 24.
22, 23, yeah.
22 to 24. He's young. He's a young boy.
He's a baby, yeah.
And he releases very frequently and always good.
Yes.
What was the first one?
The first one was, I don't know.
Days Before Rodeo was an album. That was like a mixtape.
But the Rodeo.
But then he had, Rodeo was the second album.
Okay.
The first one was like the one where he was like a toy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Was that the Rodeo? Well, we're gonna put up our fucking shit right here. Why are we even talking?
I don't know, but I'm a urinate.
Why are we trying to like...
I'm a urinate right now. I'll be back in 15 seconds. And we're back. From our regularly scheduled pee break.
Oh my god, it was so good. You have no idea.
We didn't pee at the same time, guys.
No. It's not one hole when everybody goes at the same time.
Sword fight. No, it turns out Earl was correct. The first album was Rodeo.
Mm-hmm.
The second album was
Bird in the Trap Sing McKnight.
Yes. That was a good album.
I really liked it. It was like, he was really like pushing that weird sound there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would say he's kind of pushing it even in Astro World.
He is.
He's very unique as an artist.
But he's pushing it in Astro World, but he's like, it's solid. It's like, I feel like that album has the potential for Grammy nomination.
Yeah.
That's how solid that album is. Like,
it's his best album to date.
Yes, because every other album was just like, he's just pushing his weirdness to his technique and stuff. But this one is like, it's a really good album.
This is the album he took most time with.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
And you need that. You need it. Like, as an artist, it's good to flex the fact that you can create at will.
Uh-huh. Exactly. But my man,
sometimes you need to sit down and really like make maybe 40 songs and then narrow it down.
Exactly. And that's the music process right there. But yeah,
I want to say that that's the thing with Nicki Minaj, is that has she ever had a rodeo? Has she ever had a Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight? Like, she's had albums where like really powerful singles, but I've never heard anyone rave about her albums.
I heard she's more of a single person. Like, everybody's like, oh shit, singles. No, she has some really good singles.
Travis, he has singles. He has sales.
Mm-hmm.
But he also has critical acclaim.
Honestly, the only single that I can remember from Travis is Antidote.
What about the one with Young Thug?
It's only Antidote, which is the only single.
Pick up the phone, baby.
Yeah, I know. Still, I know
you're home, baby.
I can only, like, Antidote was huge.
Right.
But his albums, I can remember his albums more than I can remember all his singles.
Right.
Which is a great thing. You want somebody to like, oh, I enjoy your albums more than like, yo, I like this guy. He made this one song.
That's how I feel. And not to fucking compare the two, because there's not really much comparison, but that's how I feel about Kendrick.
Yeah.
No one really remembers Kendrick. I do, because I'm obsessive about music. But like, there's even Kendrick fans that you ask them for bars from certain songs, and they'll draw a blank.
Yeah, I mean, that's Kendrick. There's a lot of words, too many words. It's like jazz.
Dark skies, fire and brimstone. Some of us been home, some of us never went home, but still went to hell. Jeez Louise, I thought you'd say that I'd excel.
Too many words. It's like jazz. There's too many notes.
Yeah, that was an actual bar.
I know, that's just you.
That motherfucker, he just raps a lot.
He just raps too much. That's why you can't remember. It's like, don't even try. Don't even try to remember.
I got a lot to say, guys.
Yeah, I have too much to say, so I'm gonna give you everything I have to say in 4 minutes. And it's like, fuck, 5 minutes, whatever. Whatever. I'll give you guys 5 minutes then. Here you go.
And then Travis Scott has 5-minute songs too. His songs are pretty fucking long.
Yeah, but his songs are melodic. There's a lot of like things going on besides him just like rapping, you know?
You know what it's about. Stop trying to be God.
I'm like, oh, put me to sleep, Kid Cudi.
I will stop trying to be God.
Put me to sleep, Kid Cudi.
That's a really good song. He has just a lot of. I mean, I'll listen to it. Maybe next week I'll come out and I'll be more supportive of Nicki Minaj. It's just like the antics make it a little weird.
I'm not anti Nicki Minaj. I like Nicki. I like Nicki.
I like Mickey Minaj.
I like Mickey Mouse. No, I like Nicki Minaj. I love her skill. I love her craft. I feel like she's a great writer when it comes to making music. It's just not a lot. There's not a lot. Like not a fan of her albums. I'm a fan of who she is and like her personality and all that shit. Yeah. She is a little grimy with the whole like creating the competition between her and Cardi B. Like
not necessarily.
non-deserved. That's just do your thing and stop fucking. You're 35 years old, not married. That happens.
And you don't gotta be like fucking. Kanye got married when he was like 35, 36.
Yeah, and then he had like 1,000 kids.
He got a kid and he got a porn star. That's all he got.
That's all he got besides the mansions
and the mansions in the millions. I mean, but then she also has the mansions in the millions. I think she has more money than Drake, if I'm not mistaken, because she had the Moscato shit, and she had other. I remember at one point she was like a business mogul.
Yeah.
So she's doing fine. Like I'm not here to talk shit.
She's doing fine.
She's doing very well.
I don't talk shit at all. But she shouldn't be talking shit when she has everything going for her.
People who know me will tell you I was a big Nicki Minaj fan as a person, because I love that. I love like the confident, aggressive woman and shit. Like I eat that shit up.
Yeah.
You know? So seeing her like that, I was like, yeah, I support you. But then it started coming off as insecurity, like aggression because of insecurity. And you know, a lot of people are like that. Like they're loud because they just want to be heard because they feel like they're not being heard. Mm-hmm. And that's what it seems like to me now. It seems like she's just like, no, guys, but look at me. You don't remember what I did?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, no, we remember what you did.
Remember Anaconda? Remember when I did that song with Kanye?
Remember
that
Monster?
Was good. Remember Monster? Bitch, I'm a monster. No, that wasn't me, but you know, that was Rick Ross. But you remember me? Put up in the
something automobile gangster with a bad chick that came from Sri Lanka. Yeah, I'm in the Tonka color of Willy Wonka. You could be the queen, you could be the king, but watch the queen conquer.
First things first, I eat your brain. Then I'ma start rocking gold teeth and fangs. Cause that's what a motherfucking monster do.
Yeah, just up in that line and do something do.
Anyways, it's good. It's perfect.
She had a good run. I think she can get back to it. She has a really strong fan base.
I think she's still very relevant. That's the thing. She is. Like, no one ever forgot about Nicki Minaj. You can't forget about Nicki Minaj. It's not like she disappeared. She's always been around. Yeah, she hasn't made music in a while, but she came out with an album. And that album, the cover of the album's alone gonna make people want to listen to the album. She knows what she's doing.
It's a cool
yeah, it
cover.
Is. It's like an Egyptian queen kind of cover.
Even the song about her fucking Barbie dreams.
Yeah.
It was a nice little rollout, like that was the viral video, but it was just a song. You know, you release that song, everyone's gonna want to listen to your album.
Yes.
And she put it. That was like the second, third song on the album. So she did that for a reason.
Look, she had 2 singles before she even put up the album. I fucked with Chung Lee. I really like that. That
wasn't on the album.
That wasn't on the album.
Nah.
What?
Yeah.
That's how you know that I haven't looked at the track. I just listened to it.
I'm saying we're gonna have a better review for y'all next week. We're not.
No. I'm sorry.
Regularly scheduled program.
You guys just have to deal with the shit talk. We do.
But did we really talk shit, or we were kind of honest?
No, we're good. We're honest. I don't think we're shit talking. I think we're just talking shit.
There's a distinction there.
Yeah, no, there's a legit distinction. You guys from New York understand what shit talking and talking shit means. Talking shit is bonchinche.
Yeah, it's like
shit talking is bonchinche. Sorry, it's like you're talking about rumors about some girl. Yeah. Or person.
And talking shit is like offensive, like fuck this person specifically.
Yeah,
specifically. Specifically. Not Atlantically.
No.
Fuck them pacifically.
But talking shit is legit. Just like word vomit. Just like we're just talking.
It's the berating system.
Yeah, it's the berating system. It's the whole reason why we the beard of the week. It's just to talk a lot of shit. About nothing. We talk about you guys think it's about the beer, but it's just us about having conversations. Yes.
Is there anything left on the agenda?
Nah, you guys are lovely.
You guys have been swell. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys. Thank you. We love you, New York.
Nah, but short episode this week. I know a couple people hit me like, yo, where's the episode? It's Friday. This shit hasn't come out yet. What's up? All right, wait.
Wait, we got lives too.
We were a little hungover.
Yeah.
Like a slight. I wasn't really hungover. I went to the gym the next. No, I didn't. Talia came over.
Oh, that's nice.
We watched Insecure and fucked.
That's cool. Me, I wasn't hungover because I remember the night before I took an aspirin. And turns out when you take aspirins before you go to bed, when you're drunk the night before, you're good to go in the morning.
Do you watch Insecure?
No.
You should watch Insecure.
Bro, the last thing I ever watched. HBO? I have HBO, yeah.
Watch that shit, bro. You're gonna love it. It's good, and it's gonna create a lot of talking points. You're gonna see. I
got no time for shit. I got no time.
And that show is really interesting because it like shits on women a lot. It's created by women, but it like it reveals that women ain't shit too. You know, like it's not just men. Let's
end it there, I guess.
Nah, I'm gonna stand by that. Women ain't shit as well. I've been on Twitter.
This is the Bronx Project
Podcast. I'm your host, Mirez.
Yeah, that's your host name. I'm your host, Mirez. And I'm your host, Earl Gray.
And women really ain't shit, though.
Bye, guys.